Thank you, Susan. We're joined with a couple ladies from Operation Care. We'll start with some introductions.
I'm Janet, and I am the Client Services Coordinator.
Okay, and you?
I'm Jessica, and I'm the Prevention and Outreach Specialist.
Okay, and October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yes, it is.
Okay, and we've seen the Purple People, Sutter Hill, and John's Pit Stop.
That's correct.
Okay, and what is the significance between the purple person?
The Purple People, what we do is those represent the victims that Operation Care helps within the county that have experienced domestic violence. So we have about 175 in the county. That doesn't represent all the victims that we helped last year, but it's a pretty big number.
Right, and when you see the purple cutouts, you see it looks like adults, kids. Domestic violence is something that affects people of all ages, both genders.
That is correct.
Okay. Is there even a dog? Was there one dog or somebody?
No,
I thought there was a dog.
No, not this year. Maybe in past years.
Okay, so you've got that going on. You also have a new program called the GO program, and you were going to speak about that.
Yeah, it's a teen healthy relationships program. We just promote healthy relationships and awareness for teen dating violence in the community, because there's a lot now with Facebook and texting and all of the other social media that kids get intertwined in and start controlling and abusing. So.
Wow, so it's happening at the school level then.
Yeah. Middle school through high school and beyond.
Wow.
Yep.
And if anybody's in that situation, Operation Care is always there for somebody to talk to. If somebody just needs somebody to speak to.
Yes, we have a 24-hour crisis line that our advocates answer, and so even if it's the middle of the night, somebody will answer that line.
And we also have a Facebook too, and you can send personal messages through that or comments, and that's on the Go Youth program.
Right.
At facebook.com.
So I would imagine sometimes it's hard for kids to talk to their parents about their own things they've got going on, but here's a neutral person that's not going to be upset with what you tell them. You're going to take it all in.
Yeah.
And
a lot of times they're just really confused and they don't really understand that it's violence that they're going through, so they need somebody that can kind of put a label on what is happening for them.
And it doesn't necessarily at that level have to be physical violence. There's other sorts of violence that could take place.
It can be physical, emotional, mental, financial abuse, and then
a lot of jealousy and control in the younger ages too. Mostly jealousy and Facebook stalking, like you hear about. And
wow.
Yeah.
You've got a flyer here that says "Peace begins at home." Tell us about that.
Well, it's our campaign that we do in October for Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and it's just basically people should be able to find peace in their home, and all over the county that doesn't happen. There is domestic violence that happens in the county, and a lot of people think, well, it doesn't happen here. Well, it does, and so just peace begins at home means, all the way from the family level, let's start bringing peace back into the home.
Right, and that's probably where domestic violence starts. If a young child sees it growing up, then they think that's the norm, and that's just the way that it happens when they get older?
Yes, it's a learned behavior.
Right.
Children learn it, and they think that this is normal, and so they can either become victims because they think it's normal and that's what they do to show love, or they can become actual batterers themselves because they think that that's how they show love.
Gotcha. So you have a 3D exhibit called The Cycle of Violence coming up.
That is correct.
Okay, tell us about that.
It starts next Monday, and it's Monday through Friday during our office hours from 8 to 5, and it's the 3D exhibit, The Cycle of Violence. We go through, take them through a room that has the 3 different cycles. So the honeymoon phase, the tension phase, and the acute phase.
Okay. Now you have 2 offices now.
We do have 2 offices. We're located in Jackson at 619 New York Ranch Road, and then we also have an upcountry office that's open 10 to 4, Monday through Friday, which is in the Gold Country Plaza.
Okay, right there in Pine Grove.
Right there in Pine Grove.
Okay. This is going to take place at the New York Ranch
Yes,
location?
The Cycle of Violence is at the New York Ranch location. And in the Pine Grove office, we do the same services that we offer in Jackson, and all services are free.
Okay. And again, we want to give out that phone number for your crisis line, because I know that there's people in a situation, and it's happening right now, like you said, in this county. And if somebody needs somebody to talk to at any time of the day, what is the number?
The number is 209-223-2600.
And how long have they had that number?
I am not sure. I'm assuming for the length of how long Operation Care has been.
Since the 80s.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah.
it seems like when I was in maybe junior high, I remember they came around and said, if you need somebody to talk to.
Yeah, and it's 24 hours, and even if they just need information or referrals, they can also call that number or someone to talk to.
Okay, if you got any questions, give them a call at their office, 223-2897, or visit operationcare.org.
Thank you very much.
Ladies, thanks for coming in. We're going to run to an ad break. We'll be back with Dr. Ask. Stay tuned.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.